Hey guys, it's Robyn, your independent Scentsy consultant. Welcome back and welcome if you're new. Today I have got what I've been warming over the last couple weeks. So I've been trying to do what I've been warming every couple weeks at this point. So I go through what I've been warming in my house over the last couple weeks, where I warmed it, how it did, so you might decide if it's something you want to try or where you might want to try it in your home. And if the camera's shaking, it is because Piper is messing with my camera stand. She was sleeping until a few minutes ago, and at that point I took a picture of her and uploaded it to Instagram. So if you want to see her napping at my feet before she started going all haywire right now, Northern_lights_glow is my Instagram page. I'm going to try to get her under control. Okay, I think we're good. Most of the stuff here was warmed in our open layout and in our bedroom. Usually I do more in all of the rooms, but I've noticed recently I moved my daughter's warmer to a different shelf, and the shelf is above my eye level, and I've noticed I don't change the wax in there as much now because I can't see it, and it's kind of harder to change because I use the cotton ball method and I can't see, it's the Disney Castle warmer, so you can't see the dish. So I'm always like trying to see if I'm spilling it over or like I can't see what I'm doing, so it's just stressful and I feel like I'm making a mess. So I need to move that warmer back to where it was, so it can be changed more regularly. I tried to move it to a place where it looks nicer, but it's not necessarily functional there, so I'm gonna have to move it back to where it was. So laundry room, I did one thing in the laundry room recently, and that was the Chase Rainbow's Blue Bar. This is not available. This is it's kind of similar to my nose to Clean Breeze from Scentsy, which is currently available. It's kind of just a clean laundry scent. Very like, yeah, it smells like clean, fresh air, laundry. Yeah, maybe a little bit aquatic, but mostly just fresh air laundry. It's okay, it's fine. It actually is performing much better now that it's aged. I remember thinking this one smelled very strong when I first got it, but then it didn't perform as strongly as I expected it to. It does now perform quite well. So I did this one cube in the laundry room, and you could smell it for days. Like, it was good. Nice and strong. And kind of a, like, it's, yeah, if you like laundry scents, it's fine. I'll enjoy this in the laundry room. It's not something I need more of. I don't tend to gravitate towards these kinds of fresh laundry scents, but it is a very nice one if that's what you like. But yeah, enjoyed that just fine. In the office, the only thing I did was Melon Apple Grenada. This is very nice. This is a nice summery one. Oh, this is very nice. This was available in Bring Back My Bar last round. It's not available now, and I would say the closest thing we have now might be like Star Apple and Freesia maybe. This doesn't have the Freesia note that has, but they are both very floaty, airy, fruity scents. So I would recommend Star Apple and Freesia if you don't have Melon Apple Grenada on hand, but this was very nice. It's not one I need in my club, and I didn't club, but I did buy a couple bars, but it's a nice summer one. Yeah, just kind of fruity. It's not as strong as you'd want it to be necessarily. It smells like it would be stronger than it actually ends up being. It's fine. Next, I did some sparkling Magnolia. This one I did in bathrooms, 1 cube in each. This is a kind of pretty light floral, kind of sweet, crisp floral. Not sweet in like a sugary way. I would say more crisp than sweet actually. But yeah, it's not a heady, powdery, cloying floral. It's a very, yeah, kind of sweet, crisp floral. Very pretty, very fresh, quite light though. Yeah, not one I would purchase. This was a Mother's Day bar, not this past season, but the season before. So it did not come back, and it was okay. Yeah, it's very pretty. It's very pretty, but it's not one that I feel like a lot of people clubbed or anything because it just was kind of a lighter performer, but it is very beautiful. Now onto the open layout. I did a lot in there over the last couple weeks. That's where I've been doing most of my wax changes every couple days, every day to every 2 days. We have a lot here. Most of it is Scentsy. The first thing I did was Pacific Mist. This was the, was it July scent of the month? June scent of the month? It smells okay on cold. Like a pineapple-y laundry. It's okay. It didn't scream to me or shout to me or make me super excited on cold. So it took me a while to getting around to warming it. But I did throw it into my open layout, full bar. And wasn't a fan, honestly. For a couple of reasons. The first reason is that this gave me a headache. It was just kind of, there's like a powderiness here. Like a slight, not extreme, but like a slightly powderiness to that kind of laundry scent. I would say it's like lightly powdery laundry, and it's fine, that's fine. But then there's this rather pungent pineapple note, and I feel like either note separately would be okay, but together they don't mix for my nose, and I just didn't care for it personally. And I think it just, yeah, it didn't make me feel very good, so I didn't like it. But the other weird things, when I went to take this out, there were globbies in every dish. And like, I don't really care what my wax looks like in the dish at all. But it looked like someone had blown their nose in the warmer dish. Like globbies. And like brownish toned. No. It was yuck. I believe they're going to be fixing that issue, is what they said. I sure hope so. I sure hope so. And I sure hope they figured out what causes that, because I don't want to see that again. Yeah. But again, this one just, yeah, not a bar for me. Not a bar I'll repurchase. I think if you are really into laundry scents, or if you're really into, if you like pineapple and fresh, you probably really like this. I know this is a very controversial bar. People are either loving this bar. There are a lot of people who just absolutely love this. And then there's the rest of us who are just kind of like, And I unfortunately fall into the camp for this one. I don't hate it. It's just not one it's not one I'll repurchase at all. Yeah. But I think if you do like those fresh, powdery, like summery scents, I think you will probably enjoy this, and it's worth picking up. Performance-wise, it did well. I will say that. Did 2 days. And I let it go the whole 2 days too. So yeah, performance-wise, it was good. Just not preference for me. Blue Agave and Melon. This is a favorite. I love this one. This one is in the catalog. And this one, oh my gosh. Yes, it is like fresh and tart and sweet and summery. Oh, so good. And this one did very well as well. Did the whole bar in the open layout. It was a good solid medium, like 6 or 7 out of 10. And it did, I can't remember how long this was. Was it like, it was at least a day and a half. I think it was 2 days. I think it was pretty light towards the end of 2 days, but I think it was 2 days. So this one, love. We'll always repurchase this. We'll probably club this at the end of the season as well. Next we have Tropic Tango. This was a flash sale find about a year ago. I just got around to warming it now. And like on cold, this is just kind of a like citrus, very like kind of basic citrus fresh type scent. I would say fresh citrus. Whoop. On warm, it was, I would say, like a 4 or 5 out of 10 in strength in the open layout, about a medium. But I wasn't a fan. Like, I feel like something very green came out in this on warm, and I'm not sure what that was. I'll have to look up the notes. But I feel like I was getting greens, or something planty, and I didn't like the plantiness of it. So Tropic Tango wouldn't be a repurchase for me, but it was fine. It was an enjoyable enough bar, just not one I would seek out more of. Yeah, it was all right. If you like, I think this would be widely appealing to most people. If you like fruity, citrusy scents with a bit of plantiness or greenness to them, I think a lot of people would like that kind of scent. You'd probably enjoy Tropic Tango, so there's that one. The next one I did was a mix. I haven't done many mixes recently. I've just been so busy. I've just been kind of like throwing stuff in and letting it go. So I haven't really had time to like mess with mixes. But this one I really wanted to do. And this one, it was a hot day. And so I did some watermelon patch and some lemon sorbet. I mixed them 1-to-1 in the same dish in all of my open layout warmers. This was really nice. This was really, really nice. Kind of reminded me, oh yeah, that's, oh, why didn't I, ooh, you know what? I hate when this happens. So Bring Back My Bar just went away on the last day of June. It's only like a week into July. And I'm now already like, oh, I should have got more watermelon patch. I didn't think I needed more watermelon patch. I was like, it's fine. I don't need more. I just changed my mind right now smelling it. Should have got more. Should have got more. Hate that. Yeah. So watermelon patch, this is a very sweet kind of candied watermelon. And then lemon sorbet is a very like icy, like lemonade scent. It's very much lemonade rather than lemon. So these two mixed was lovely. It was nice balance. They were a good pairing for each other. Yeah, it was cold, lemony, watermelony sweet. It was lovely, super fun. Nothing complex here, nothing complex at all. This was just a fun, simple, is what it is summer mix of watermelon and lemon. It was lovely. Really enjoyed that. I would do it again. I'll have to use a different watermelon scent next time, but I would do it again. So that was lovely. And I think it was Elizabeth Quinn that had suggested this. I think she prefers watermelon tangerine with her lemon sorbet, but I had watermelon patch, but I enjoyed that. I would do it again. And lemon sorbet is usually one that I club at the end of summer as well. Next one we have is Aloha Orchid. This was the July scent of the month. I think Pacific Mist might have been June, and I think this is July. Yeah, that's right. So Aloha Orchid was like coconut cream or coconut creme, Orkin, like the extermination company, Orchid, and I think pineapple. And there's something about this bar on cold that is just, it's pretty. It's like a summer floral, fruity floral. It's very much like a widely appealing summer scent. I feel like I get hibiscus or maybe plumeria here. I'm not sure. I'll check the note. There's something floral here besides the orchid, I think. Oh, I just broke it. My goodness. I put it in at lunchtime one day when I was home for lunch. And then I went back to work. And then I came home at the end of the day at like 4 o'clock, 4:30. And this was very strong. Like it was walk in, very nice and strong, like a 6 or 7 out of 10 in the space. Nice space filling scent. But none of us liked it. I walked in and I was like, oh, like it was one of those like, oh, what is that? And then my daughter came and she's like, whoa, what's that smell? You know, like little kids are. So yeah, she never has anything bad to say about wax. She loves pretty much all of it. But this one, she's like, like, no. So yeah, I was like, yeah, no. It's just, it's pungent. It's pungent is what it is. And it was just, there's a sharpness here. And I don't know if it's the pineapple and the way it's playing with the floral. I'm not sure. But it's just not for me. Yeah, we took it out. Like I took it out about an hour after I got home because none of us could handle it. It was making me want to like, it made me feel like I had to get up and leave because I was like, you start feeling claustrophobic in your own house. You know it's time to change the wax. So Aloha Orchid was a pass for us. I do have one more bar of this. I may rehome it. I may just suck it up and mix it or something. We'll see. But this was not a repurchase for us, although I know a lot of people are absolutely loving this, and I can see why. This does seem like a scent that a lot of people would enjoy. I think if you like summer florals, and you like that plumeria hibiscus stuff, and you like the like summer fruits mixed in with that, I think you're gonna like this. I wish I got more of the coconut cream, or whatever was supposed to be smoothing this, because I feel like it needs smoothing. And yeah, I feel like maybe mixing some like, maybe coconut palm, or maybe even vanilla bean buttercream. Something to smooth it might help, so I might try that in future. But yeah, that was Aloha Orchid, and it was kind of a womp womp for us. Next in the open layout, I think this was the same night. We had given up on summer florals after Aloha Orchid, so I was like, okay, we're just going opposite direction here. Pumpkin Cinnamon Swirl, going in the warmers. So, oh yeah, did the whole bar in the open layout. This was good. It was weird for a bit until it fully covered the Aloha Orchid. Because yeah, pumpkin cream cheese frosting over top of summer florals and pineapple was a weird transition, but it did get there, and it was good. Yeah, this one's lovely. It's not super strong boomer. It is a nice, like maybe 4 or 5 out of 10 medium, like light medium to medium. It was nice. It was cozy. It was comforting. It was nice and soft and warm. It's like very slightly spicy, but not too spicy. I think if you don't like spice, you'd probably be okay with this still. It's just very like cream cheese frosting with like a little bit of pumpkin spice. It's so good. Yeah, love that. I will absolutely, it's in my club for now. It should be back in the September catalog. If it's not, it's in my club, but I think we'll see this back. I really hope so, because it's a fantastic one. Next thing I did was Rum Raisin Cookie. This was a kind of cloudy, stormy day, and I had wanted something just kind of cozy, but not like fall wintry. So Rum Raisin Cookie could be like an all year round bakery, which was what my thinking was. Yeah, this one is a kind of gently spiced walnut raisin, maybe not walnut, but like raisin a little bit, but not as much raisin as you get from walnut raisin muffin. I feel like walnut raisin muffin has more of a raisin note. This doesn't have as much of that, but you do get kind of an oatmeal-y brown sugar cookie scent in this one. And this one is one that on cold kind of smells a little bit like almost stale, kind of like maple rum cake did from last fall. The thing with that one, with maple rum cake, was that you put it in the warmers and it came to life. It was just amazing. Rum Raisin Cookie did the same thing. So on cold, you're kind of like, I'm not so sure. But you put it in the warmers, oh my gosh. Like it just blooms and comes to life. Delicious, like soft, chewy raisin oatmeal cookies that you're just like breaking in half. That's what it smells like. So good. And yeah, that was lovely. I would say very space filling. Lasted about 18 hours, like not as long as some, but like not disrespectful either. It was an acceptable amount of time and a nice reasonable strength as well. So I really like that. It is in my club for now. If you have this in your collection, give it a sniff now. It's probably stronger than it was when you first got it. This was Bring Back My Bar in the winter, like in like December, January. So they are a bit aged now, and they're good. They're good, so check your stash. Next, I did Cinnamon Vanilla. This was good. This is a General Catalog Scentsy summer bar. And this one is like one of the only, this is the only summer specific spice bar that we have. The other bar in the summer catalog for spice is Welcome Home, but it's available all year round. This one is the only summer specific spice. This one is kind of like a, it's a cassia cinnamon. It's kind of like a cinnamon bar. It's a very barky cinnamon with just a little bit of vanilla. But rather than being like apple pie baking spice cinnamon, this is definitely like a cinnamon bark. So kind of a different tone of cinnamon. This one is really nice, filled the house. It was a nice medium in the open layout. It did perform a bit stronger than Welcome Home does for me. So if Welcome Home is a bit light for you, maybe give Cinnamon Vanilla a try. It was nice. Again, it was kind of a cloudy, cooler day. I was just kind of cleaning the house, making it feel cozy. That was a nice one. So if you have like a rainy summer day, Cinnamon Vanilla might be a nice choice. Yeah, I know a lot of people swear by this one. They absolutely love it. It was all right. I might purchase another bar, but it's not one I can see myself reaching for a whole ton because there are so many. I'm such a bakery person. Like if I'm going to do cinnamon, I also want like the bakery portion with it. So there's very few times where I just want the cinnamon. And this one does have a little bit of vanilla, but it's not a whole ton of vanilla. But it is very pretty, very cozy. So there's that one. And yeah, decent performer, and I would probably repurchase that. Next, I decided to work on a brick. This is the Orchard by the Sea Spring and Summer Brick. These are no longer available, but you were able to club them. Some of you might have done that. I did 2 cubes in the open layout, cut them each in half and put them in a warmer. This one was my favorite of the Spring Summer bricks. And it is strong. This one is like apple. I get apple for sure. What else am I getting? Apple and like sea salt and like a little bit of like oceaniness, but it's mostly fruit. I really like the apple in here. This was a boomer strong one out the gate. It was one of those ones that fills your entire house. Like it takes over everything in the house that you've got going and just fills it. So this was super strong out the gate. It did like kind of die down after a couple hours, but out the gate it was just booming. And so then after a couple hours, it did kind of like settle down a little bit and just kind of stay in the open area where I had it, which was good. And then it did last, I think I did it for 2 days. You could definitely still smell it on day 2, like for the full day. So yes, it was a very good performer. One of the better performers, honestly. Super strong, super long lasting. Was pretty happy with performance on that. It was okay. Like scent on this is really, really good. It was my favorite of the bricks. I do really like this one, but I'm glad I didn't club it or anything because it is a very specific scent. And I feel like because it's such a specific scent, it's so different than anything else. I feel like it is one that you need to like be in the mood for. So there's that one. I really enjoyed it though. The last thing I did in the open layout is a vendor wax item. This is the Sassy Girl Beach Wedding. I have a loaf here all chopped up. It's really pretty. This is Beach Nights, which is like a vendor blend of I think like sea salt and maybe marshmallow and I don't know. Beach Nights Wedding Cake and Whipped Cream. So this one is so good. This is just like a summer bakery scent. Oh my gosh. Yeah. This one is just very sweet, but also has a little bit of that like salty sea air, maybe like sea oceaniness to it. It's super sweet and bakery and creamy while also being a little bit summery and beachy. So really enjoy that actually. This was a nice like summer evening melt. It was I think like a Friday night. I put this in at like 7 p.m. Definitely filled the house very quickly and it lasted about 20 hours. So it did pretty well. No, it lasted longer than that. This was a 2-dayer. This was a 2-dayer because I had it all day Saturday too. So yeah, that was a good one. Highly recommend Beach Nights or Beach Wedding from Sassy Girl Aroma. That's a great one. And I believe that one is in her pre-order this week. She does different scents each week, and so you can request scents and she'll sometimes make them. That is available this pre-order that's open right now, but by the time this goes up, it might be over. I'm not sure. Then on to our bedroom. So I had done whiteout and finished the bar. This was from the most recent Bring Back My Bar. I did end up clubbing this one. This one is mint, apple, and a hint of pine tree. Yeah, this one's so nice. This is like double mint gum with like sweet perfumey tone. Like not even perfumey, that's the wrong impression. But it's got like a powdery like icing sugarness to it. It's just really pretty. It's a very pretty, beautiful mint. So love that one, nice and cooling. I use this one a lot on hot days in our bedroom, love it. And performance on that one's pretty good too. It's like at least a day, maybe a little bit longer, and a good solid medium. Next, I did a Huckleberry Sage for 2 days. Did 4 cubes. This one again is a lighter bar. I do double the wax on this one and use 4 cubes. And usually I get a little bit longer. Usually I get like 2 or 3 days out of that. This time it was definitely 2 was pushing it, but I did get 2. Yeah, this is a like Huckleberry Sage. It's a very like crisp, high-pitched, clean, sweet berry. And the sage here isn't overly herbal. It's not overly earthy. It's just a very pretty, crisp, pretty scent. I love this one. So Huckleberry Sage is a winner. That is in my club. We have Vitamin R Relax. I did a couple cubes of this in the bedroom at one point. This is a bar. I think this might be my last one of this. I might have one more. I had this in my club for a time. I did take it out because it is quite similar to Pink Haze, which I also have in my club. This is so pretty though. And this does have like a deeper, earthier tone to it than Pink Haze. Pink Haze is very sharp, toothache, sweet. This one has a bit more earthiness to it. I think there's some amber in here maybe. It's just a bit deeper. It's so pretty. So, so pretty. Nothing else really exactly like this. It's almost like if you took Pink Haze and mixed it with like the Lion King bar, like the Circle of Life. That might get you somewhere close to here, but this is quite unique. It's very, very beautiful and not available now. I think it was like, was it bergamot and amber and vanilla or something like that? It's very pretty. Not a cologne-y bergamot here. Sometimes bergamot can lean cologne. This one does not. It's just kind of like black tea almost. Reminds you of like an Earl Grey tea a little bit. So pretty. So I did this in the bedroom, 2 cubes, and it was about a medium strength and it was a 1-dayer, but it was a very good 1 day. I loved it. So there is Relax. Then we have Bora Blossom. I did this twice. I did a whole bar of this in our bedroom over the course of like a week or so. This is in my club. This is a kind of summer floral. Yeah, this is so pretty. This is like, I would say similar floral notes to Aloha Orchid. Like similar. Maybe hibiscus, maybe plumeria. Probably not plumeria, maybe more hibiscus. And like there's something a bit sweet here, so there's something a little wee bit fruity almost. But in this one, rather than going more floral, they've gone just a little bit into fresh air or botanicals or something. I wouldn't say it's aquatic at all, but there is a freshness here. So it's like a fresh summer sweet floral. It's very pretty. I think if you like Showered in Flowers, which is also kind of a sweet floral, you would like this. This is like a summer version of Showered in Flowers. Showered in Flowers, by the way, is in clearance right now at a discounted rate. So if you love Showered in Flowers, heads up, it's on the website right now, discounted. So Northernlightsglow.scentsy.ca. There's also Christmas Cuddles there right now and a couple other like random scents there that are discontinued. So go check out the clearance section because I did kind of like stealthily update it there and not everyone's noticed yet. So Bora Blossom in my club, love this one. This one does very well. So I did, I think 3 cubes one time. Did it in the ensuite. I did a whole couple different configurations of this, but I did it in the ensuite and in our bedroom and it was gorgeous. Perfect summer scent, not overpowering, but still very like smellable when you walk in. Love this one for the bedroom for the summertime. The other ones I've got here for our bedroom are vendor ones. I have Pink Moon from Teddy Bees here. This is a gift from my friend Narina. If you need a consultant in Texas, she is available. But Pink Moon is, what was in this one? This one was so pretty. I did this one twice as well and like back to back because once was not enough for this one. This was pretty. It was like a sweet, almost like maybe a little bit of pink sugar. But there's some pretty perfumey notes in here that I can't identify. Like, I don't know what that is. But it's like a feminine, sweet, pink sugar with a little bit of something more grown up there as well. But still very like bedroomy, like soft and sweet and not super overpowering. It's gorgeous, like very, very beautiful. I would purchase that for sure if I saw it come back. Next we did Blondes in Kokomo from Rose Girls. This was a gift from my friend Melissa a while back. This is Blonde Moment and Rainbow Sherbet and Saltwater Taffy and Vanilla Ice Cream. So I think I did 3 cubes of these in the bedroom. And this scent is just amazing. This one reminds me of like a perfume I have. It is like orange champagne almost to my nose. It's just gorgeous. It's almost got like a slight effervescence to it. It's beautiful. I absolutely love the scent. These are a fairly light wax melt. I've had them be pretty light every time I've warmed them, but I love the scent. It is a one-dayer, but it's one that I definitely put in if I know I'm going to be spending the evening in the bedroom and just kind of reading or something. This is one that I put in because you can smell it then, and it's gorgeous. Love it. Then I finished up Nostalgia & Co. Cotton Candy. This is one she'd sent to me. I have since reordered from her. This one is a standout. This might be the best cotton candy wax I've ever tried, honestly. And I do love a good cotton candy scent. That's pretty widely known here. I have Candy Crave in my club. I have a few other cotton candy-like scents in my club at Scentsy. Nostalgia & Co. And I've tried a lot of vendor wax too. This might be the best cotton candy. This is hand-poured in Stone Mills, Ontario. Nostalgiaandco.ca. This one I did mostly in my daughter's room, but then I did the last 2 cubes in our room, and I'm so glad I did because I loved it. Yeah, this one is so good. This one is like it smells like a normal pink sugar or a normal pink sugar cotton candy scent on cold. On warm, this one it's the best. There is pink sugar here, there is like vanilla here, there is cotton candy here, but it's like this beautiful combination. It's so good and so well balanced. I don't know what she did here, but it's gorgeous. I will order again for this scent. Love it. And performance on this, like cotton candy usually is a pretty light scent just by the nature of the scent. And it's usually like kind of like a one-dayer or so. This was like 3 days, 4 days, like it was a while, 3 to 4 days. And like definitely smellable when you walked in. Like it was beautiful. I loved it. The performance was fantastic. So nostalgiaandco.ca if you want a really good cotton candy, and her other stuff's good too. Next, I had a gift from my friend Becky. This is Fall Yoga Pants by the Fire. This is Cider Lane, Pumpkin Pecan Waffles, and Marshmallow Fireside from Sassy Girl Aroma. I had 6 cubes here, now I have 2, so I did 4 cubes in my bedroom. And this was a couple nights ago. It was so good. It was so good. Oh my gosh, it is so fallish. Oh my gosh. This is a me scent. Oh, yeah. So I had thrown this in my bedroom warmer because I saw it come up in a loaf on the Sassy Girl pre-order like yesterday. So I thought, I need to know if I need this or not in a loaf. So I threw it in, and I do indeed need it in a loaf. So I've ordered a loaf in this scent. So thank you, Becky. So I have picked up that in a bigger size. I love it. You do get, I would say, equal parts of all 3 of those scents. So all 3 of those are like Bath & Body Works dupe scents. So Pumpkin Pecan Waffles is a Bath & Body Works scent. Cider Lane is one as well, I think. And Marshmallow Fireside is for sure. So you do get all 3 of those, I would say, in equal parts. And I would say the last one to die off is the Marshmallow Fireside. I would say the like woodsy notes of that Marshmallow Fireside are the last thing remaining. And it's like a nice strong scent. And it lasts, it's on day 2. It needs to come out right now. But it did get full, like today's day 3. So it needs to come out now. But it got 2 days before I couldn't smell it. So love that. Have repurchased in like a whole loaf. So Fall Yoga Pants by the Fire. If you love fall, this is like the quintessential like fall is here, decorate your house scent. Like it's, oh, perfect. The next one I used was a gift from my friend Becky as well. This is Teddy B's London Fog. This is Earl Grey tea, lavender milk with a hint of boardwalk marshmallow. Second time I've done this, and it is so good. This is the best Earl Grey tea scent I've used. This is just gorgeous, and it's the marshmallow that sells this one. It is the marshmallow for sure, doing the heavy lifting here. It is amazing. You get the beautiful lavender tea, that's really pretty. And then you get just this like hit of marshmallow cream or marshmallow fluffy. Oh, it's so good. So that one is perfect. I love this for the bedroom. It's just relaxing, so soothing, so comforting. Love that one. So that's what I've been warming in my house over the last couple weeks. And yeah, I would love to know what you're warming where you are. I know we're just into July, but I'm feeling like a lot of people are kind of already chomping at the bit for fall. And I know the summer lovers are probably just hating us for it. But I am one of those people that is just like, I'm not going to decorate my house yet. My husband wouldn't let me, for one thing. He loves summer. But like after first week of August, it's on. Like we're going to be going fall melting at that point. And actually, yeah, I'm obviously even melting some fall stuff even now. Yeah, so the summer stuff I'm getting through, but I'm really enjoying, even though it's hot out, I'm enjoying some of that fall stuff. So I would love to know what you're melting, if you're feeling kind of the the call of fall where you are, or if you're still very much in summer mode. And in the comments below, because I think pretty much everywhere we're at the hottest part of the summer, put in the comments below so we can help each other out. What do you do to beat the heat? I would love to know, especially if you're from somewhere that gets like really hot all the time. What do you do to beat the heat? So for me, in my last video that's probably up right now, is my summer favorites, Screamers. They are a ice cream treat slushie. They're a slushie with like soft serve ice cream in them. Those are my favorite, like beat the heat on like the hottest days. And then the rest of the time it is like wallow in the house with the blinds down, the windows shut, and try to stay cool. Like it's so hot out. So hot. So ice water is also my friend. And yeah, I would love to know if you have any like tips or tricks to beat the heat. Let's share those below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.